In this video, we will learn how to add WordPress blog details to Notion database automatically. So whenever a new blog is published on your WordPress website, we are going to automatically add the blog details, basically the URL, the title, etc. into the Notion software, which is an amazing note-taking software where you can manage your task very efficiently. So in this way, you can actually create a backup of all the blogs, their title and their URL which are being published on your WordPress website into the Notion. So if you also want to learn that how you can connect your WordPress and Notion in real time, come with me and I will show you the process step by step. Now to create this automation, I will have to connect my WordPress website with Notion software, and I'm going to do that with the help of Pabbly Connect. It is an integration and automation software, and you can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link for your reference in my description box, and if you are a new user, you will have to sign up for free in the Pabbly Connect account, and in the free account you will also get free tasks to test these kinds of amazing automation, that too every month. I'm already an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so that is why I am clicking on signing and then clicking on access now, and this is how I will reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and from here exactly I'm going to start creating my automation, my workflow. So just click on this blue button, create workflow, and just provide a random name to your workflow. I am providing when blog is published on WordPress, add details in Notion. Now click on create and you will actually find two boxes in front of you, and those are actually trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. When this happens, do this. Understand with an example also that whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, let's say send an email via Gmail application. Well, according to our use case, whenever the blog is published in the WordPress application, add the details in Notion application. So this is how you need to always select the applications in which you are about to set the automation, and here in this particular use case we are setting up an automation in between WordPress. So that is why the first application here will be the WordPress, and I want whenever a new blog post is published, this automation should trigger. So that is why the trigger event will be new post published. Now you can see as soon as I have selected these two things, it has provided me a webhook URL and few set of instructions. So the idea here is we are going to connect WordPress and Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL, so that the data of WordPress can be captured here, and then we are going to send the same data to different application, to Notion application. Okay, so follow these instructions or follow my instructions. Copy this webhook URL and go back to your WordPress website, and here we will have to search for the plugin. Here I am going to open the plugin section, and in this plugin section I am going to search for this WP webhooks plugin. All right, so here is the search option, and this plugin is already installed into my account, so I'm not going to install it from the scratch. In case it is not installed into your WordPress website, you can add this plugin from here. Okay, so this is the WP webhooks plugin which is already activated on my website, so I am going to click on the settings section directly. Okay, so read the instructions, navigate to the left sidebar, setting webhooks, send data. Okay, so coming back here, and here you will have to click on the send data option, and after that, since we want to trigger this automation whenever the blog post is created, so I am going to select the same. Okay, I want whenever the post is created, this automation should trigger, so I have selected the same. Here you can see post created is visible. Okay, so click on this orange button, add webhook URL, and just provide a random name. So let's say connect Notion and WordPress. I am providing this particular name, and here I am going to paste the same webhook URL which I have copied from the from the Pabbly Connect. Again click on this orange button, add for post create, and you will see your webhook URL has been saved. Now what you will have to do, you will have to open this particular webhook which we have added just now. Okay, so here you can see I have added this particular webhook URL. Here you will have to open the settings section of this, and after that on the trigger on selected post type, we want whenever the post is published. Okay, so I have selected both the things. Okay, trigger on selected post types and trigger on initial post status change. So I have selected both of these things. Now finally click on save settings, and this is how you can actually connect your WordPress website and Pabbly Connect. Now read the instructions, what it is saying. Basically it is waiting for the webhook response. Okay, and it is asking that where you have added the webhook URL, do a test submission or record so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So here the test submission means basically creating of a new blog post, basically publishing of the new blog post. So here I will again go back to my WordPress website, and here I will directly go to the blog section of my website, and here I am going to create a dummy blog post right in front of you. So clicking on this button, add new, and here in the notepad I have already created one content which I am going to paste it here in front of you, and let me bold this particular line. All right, so the blog post has been created, and the title of this blog post is again going to be what is, not why actually, it should be what is digital marketing. Okay, so this is going to be the title of my blog, and let me even update a featured image for this blog. So I'm going to click on the same, and from the existing library I will be selecting a random image. Okay, so this is the image which I am selecting. Set the featured image, and for now I am going to directly publish this particular WordPress blog post. Okay, so I have clicked on this publish button, and you will see the blog post will be published here, and the same data will be captured here in the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so I'm waiting for the webhook response, waiting this blog post to publish. Okay, here you can see the post is published. Let me check for the URL. Okay, so this is the URL. What is digital marketing to? All right, why this error is showing, I'm not sure. Let me first remove this. And here you can see it is the same featured image which I have uploaded. I have selected from the media, and it is the same blog post. Coming back to Pabbly Connect, and here you can see the response is also received. Let me show you the details one by one. Okay, since I have not selected any category, so it is showing that this blog post is actually uncategorized, and here exactly I have the post thumbnail and the post permanent link. Okay, I am going to open from this particular link and checking whether it is the same blog post, and yes, you can see it is the same blog post. Coming back here, let me even check for other details. Where is the title of my blog? Okay, I'm going to search for the same. Here you can see the post title, the post status, the post name. So this is how the first step of our automation of our integration is actually done, which was connecting Pabbly Connect and WordPress and collecting the data of the blog post here in the Pabbly Connect. Now, since we wanted to send these details to the Notion software, so that is why, of course, in the next application, I will be selecting Notion only, and in the action event, since I want the database items should be created, so I have selected the same, clicking on connect, and again we are connecting Notion with the Pabbly Connect first. Okay, so click on add new connection, click on connect with Notion. Now you will have to provide your access. I am already logged into the Notion software, so it will not ask me for the access, so I am going to provide the permission. Okay, so click on select pages and make sure you provide the full permission. All right, so I am going to provide the permission to all of my pages, and finally click on allow access, and this is how Pabbly Connect will be connected with the Notion software. Authorization is successful, and don't worry, Pabbly Connect is 100% safe. Now it is asking to select the database, and whatever the databases are available into my Notion account have started visible here. Let me even show you. These are the several details, and these details are actually visible here, and I am going to select this all published blogs data. Okay, well, it is selected automatically, and as soon as I'm going to select this data database, you will see the below details will be refreshed automatically, will be changed automatically as per these fields. Okay, so blog title, blog URL, and the publish date. Okay, let us check whether these are the same or not. Or okay, blog title, blog URL, blog title, and the publish date, yes, these are the same details. Okay, so I'm going to fill these fields one by one, and you will see the same data will be reflected here. The first thing, it is asking to select the publish date. So instead of selecting these details from the drop down, I want to map the data from the above data which I have received. Here you can see the status is publish, and I don't need to manually copy this data and paste it here. If you will click on these fields, you will see the above data is actually visible in the drop down. You can even read the instructions that insert the data from the previous step. So yes, I am going to map the data from here. So let us search for the URL, basically for the permalink. Okay, permalink of my blog. So here is the URL of my blog. Now again I am going to search for the post title. So I have mapped it. Content, you can leave this field blank. Okay, it is asking for the publish date. So instead of selecting the publish date from this drop down, I am going to map it again from the above data. For that, you will have to enable the mapping from here. Okay, and now I am going to delete the existing value and will map from here. Basically, what was the status? Okay, let me again check for the same. Here you can see the post status was actually published. Okay, so finally I have mapped all the things, and you must be thinking I am repeating this mapping again and again. So basically, whatever the details you will map here, instead of adding them manually, these details will be replaced automatically in real time. So what will happen, as soon as the new blog will be published, the details of the same will be captured first here, and these new details will replace the existing values, and this is how this automation is going to take place, and this is the power of mapping, power of automation. So finally I am going to click on this button, save and send test request, and expecting this data to be added to the Notion. Well, error is arrived, not sure why this error is arrived. So firstly I'll have to check. Okay, first read the instructions. It is saying invalid status option, stated option. Okay, so in the status I have actually provided, well, it was actually the published date, and I have mapped this publish value. Okay, so firstly I'll have to check, and yes, it was the published date. And let us check first what is the type. Well, the type was actually status. So instead of this status, I'll have to select the type as the text only. Alright, I have selected the same, and instead of mapping the status, I'm going to map the date. Okay, post date, basically it is the published date. Finally again I am going to click on this button and waiting for the response, and fingers crossed. Okay, you can see the response has just arrived. Going back here and waiting for the response, and yes, you can see the title, the URL, and the published date, the details which we have specified has been added here automatically without doing anything manually. Okay, so now onwards, as soon as we are going to create a WordPress post here, since you can see here it is actually instant. As soon as you will publish a new blog post into your WordPress website, the same data will be added to the Notion, and this automation creation, this workflow creation is actually a one-time process. You just need to create this automation once inside Pabbly Connect and sit back and relax, because now onwards, every time the blog will be published, the data will be added here. You do not have to do anything manually. And in case you want to clone this setup into your account, I will attach my workflow link into my description box, from where you can actually clone your same workflow into your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. You just need to sign up into the Pabbly Connect account for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues, and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.